I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us.
Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rune Man, and I screwed up. After the last episode, I started preparing for the big attack on Doma Castle, and I was in such a hurry to start the episode that I forgot to hit the start button on record. Now, the issue with that is this is an MMO online game, which means when you play, there's no going back. It's like me cutting my hair all off and then now what? It's gone. I can't put it back on. So I realized after about 10 minutes of recording that I didn't. I finished it. And then I looked and went to turn it off, and it wasn't running. That's what happened. So I lost 45 minutes of the preparation of this big battle. So to make up for it, I have another character. I wasn't going to show you, but maybe I should. It's one of my cosplay characters. Her name is Royce. If you play the game, you'll recognize her. She's the one that gives you the Blue Mage quest line, or runs the Blue Mage quest line. Let's see. What do I need to do? Let me do that. Okay, this is Royce, and she's a cosplay, which means that this is not her outlook. Her clothing. Let's see here. Let's see if I can choose something that she would normally wear. Oh gosh. Let's make her a monk. And that's not it. What did I have her doing that she was... Well, it doesn't matter. She wears sunglasses and a checkerboard pants and stuff like that. But let's just do this. I'm going to leave her where she was as a Reaper. And she's just going to stand in as a substitute. I'm just going to play it first, so you can see what's going on. But this is what we missed. So let's talk to this guy. Now, this guy is a... we got the people, or Icy did. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is or Lis or Is. Anyway, he gathered his people, and they kind of saved us when we were fighting Xenos, and convinced them to fight with us to get their country back. But they have no weapons, and they have no armor. So... They told us about this I can't think, a guy that makes armor. He's an armorer. He's a blacksmith, and he's going to help us. So let's talk to him. Eh? Yeah, the many plates of steel I demanded? Show me. Then you are committed to your cause, dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Keen and Lord Heen, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. 'Twas Lord Kane who saved us, who spared us the worst when Garleans came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside without a second thought, all to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet, restored to his throne years later, a paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt, but no matter. He would suffer it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed, but not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. "10 years of preparation, of machinations. So careful we would be, and yet. Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Keen. Monzon, the enclave, they were raised for our sins. We murdered them all. Don't you see? We murdered you all." "You're wrong, Master. We're still here. We are still alive. Lord Kine, too, lives on in our hearts, and his son, Lord Hine, has returned." "Lord Hine? Alive? That cannot be. You lie. You lie." "Nah, it's true. I know, because I shook my head. It's the truth. Hine came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom." Could it be? My Lord Hine yet lives? Oh. Bands of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes, I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10, 100. How many do you need? All that and more you shall have. So, what you missed was us coming out and meeting this guy and him laughing at us and telling us, "Oh yeah, you don't even have the metal to do it." And so he told us where we could get the metal. We went and got the metal by bombing pieces of the Empire's machinations that are laying around, that during their war with Doma taking it over, they lost some things, and we gathered up that metal and gave it to him. So that's what he's working with. So, okay, this is crazy. We'll just play this character just to get caught up to where we were. Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We just have to show them the way forward. Issa and I will stay here and Tesori or Sanuka finish the armor, so you've no need to wait around. Why not go back to the House of Fierce? I'm sure there's plenty of work left to be done. Ask about and see what you can find. All right, let's head back. Can we fly yet? Yeah, we can. I forgot. Sweet. Did we fill the... No, we haven't. Let's fill the map in. We'll get some... Oh, can I even fill the map in? I don't know if I can. That's right. I forgot. I have to take that wall down first. Maybe. I can get part of it. Let's go get this part. So it's make work time. While that guy's making armor and stuff, we have to go do this and do that. Here, dig a hole. Throw a cigarette in it. All right, fill it in. Now dig it back. I want my cigarette back. That's what they used to do in the army. Make you dig a hole, put something in it, bury it, now dig it back up. Just to give you something to do. I don't know if I can get through there. Can I get through there? I've never tried. Let's see if I can. Without going down into that lake. Oh, it might not let me fly high enough. No, there's a wall there. I can't do it. Okay, we're going to go down into the water. Whoa. God, I'm getting dizzy. I'm lost. I'm lost. Hit my head on the ceiling. Didn't feel good. All right, I got to find 3 people to help, I guess. Let's see. This is working now, and yes, I already attuned to it. I can't remember what I did in the last episode. Let's talk to this feller. Everything is in order, miss. Under the Lord Gosetsu, sage tutelage, we grow stronger by the day. Oh, he's been tootling them. Do we need repairs? All right. Help? Oh, no. I will not impose upon you without cause. Rest assured that everything's in place, and every place is in, well, everything's fine. I require no assistance, comrade. Lord Heen's instructions to me were quite clear. I need only transcribe them for the benefit of our Azali allies. Speaking of Lord Heen, if you are eager to be of service, mayhap you could speak him out. Keep an eye on him, perchance, should he decide to venture outside. I gotta protect him, huh? Okay, you can't go out and take a whiz. They're afraid you're gonna get killed. Can't have you being killed. Killed. All right, talk to Heen. Let me guess. Someone asked you to act as my protector. Huh? To hear them mutter, one would think I intended to stride up to the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look up on the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? You would be setting a lot of fretful minds at rest. Very good, then. Let us depart for Mosin at once. I don't know if I mentioned, but Mosin is a little town that sits next to the palace, and they're afraid that they'll all be attacked if we do anything, which they probably will be right away. All right, let's see. Where do I have to go? Can I get out this way? I can, but not that particular spot. Find the tree. And this is Mosin. It's a ghost town now, since they took over the Doma Castle. The Imperials. And then they put up their machinations. Their mechanical men and their monsters, like bouncing heads. What's that all about? All right, where's he at? He's hiding someplace. Is he hiding over here? There he is. Monson was home to many great and powerful families, men of honor, samurai once. Great swaths were razed and people put to the sword. What little remains stands as a testament to what was and what will never be again. Come, I would take a closer look. Uh-oh, trouble. Company. We got company. Sweet. Yeah, the Reaper has one of the coolest stances. Let's see if we can do a victory dance or whatever they call that. What is it they call that? Victory. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Is that the only victory one I have? Might be, because I haven't played this one up yet. What is she, level 71? Yeah. She didn't have all of her stuff. Anyway, let's talk to Heen. No sentries, at least of the living sort. Those shambling suits of armor have the run of the place. To think this was once a bustling street, so full of life, a river of people with a current of all of its own. But even then the Imperials walked among us, sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly, but we were always aware of their presence, and we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, to keep our people safe, but at what cost? Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for such dark musings, though they did serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west of here, where there may yet be weapons of our comrades could use. If you head down that street, past those makeshift barricades, you will come to the ruins. I will search elsewhere. Meet me at the water's edge when you've finished. You know, it's like any other game, you know, oh, there could be weapons that we need out there. And you go out there and you find one knife or maybe a sling, something like that. Oh, wow, we can supply a whole army with this. All right, now let's see, where are we looking? We're looking for some sparklies. There it is. A katana. And it's all rusted and stuff. Here, look what I found. Alas, I found not of value. Did you? Yeah, looky here. I found a bucket of rust. Still sheathed in its scabbard, though even shielded from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognize the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. He never even had the chance to draw it. There she is, Doma Castle, my home. They let us keep her for a time, before gradually moving their forces across from Fluminus. Now her every court and corridor belongs to Yosetsu. Though Father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may only have visited him there on a half a dozen occasions, if that. I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monson at least. Doma is so much more than that. There, beyond the moon gates, unto the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here, in the places that no man can see or touch or take from you. We carry her with us, wheresoever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our people and our nations. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep. Hein, son of Cain, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view. But, in the end, he just had an idea. Kami, strike me down. How could I be so blind? We must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved, and I know how. Okay. We're off to see the wizard. On the eve of destiny, Hein understands what he must do for Doma. On second thought, Royce, I ask that you return to the House of the Fierce without me and tell Alphino to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon. So we gotta bring in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle with us. He wants to see him there. Sorbonne, is that his name? The Blue Turtle. Alphino, you little snot. Lord Heen wishes to discuss the details of our plan? Well, very well, if he insists. I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
I forgot, we didn't really know it was Sorbonne, but it is.
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If, you might humor me.
Okay.
Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Dorma Castle.
Ooh, everybody's shocked. Say it ain't so.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
Why not? It's his house, not yours.
Oh, but it belongs to the people.
Of course it does. That's why the people get
I
to
can
live in
and
it.
I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father, and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Oh, nay, nay, nay.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild.
It's like the old saying, you know, home is where the heart is. Home is not a building. You know, not really. It's the people that live in it that make it a home.
So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
That's right. Think of the battle first. So, yeah, I mean, seriously, how many times have you went away on a trip or on vacation and, you know, on the way home you're thinking, oh, I wish I could just snap my fingers and be home. There's no place like home. Everybody wants to come home. It's where they feel safe. It's where they feel loved. It's where their family's at. And it's not necessarily a particular building. You know, it's the safety of your surrounding. You know, it's the people surrounding you and your loved ones and friends and family and that kind of thing. And that's what makes it a home. Home can be anywhere.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
It's not your place anyway.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Sappers, those are bombers.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
Okay, you got to pretend that that's Roland there. She's a little better looking than Roland, but other than that, now so you have the two things. The father, who gave up everything to keep the castle, including his manhood. You know, he bowed to the people that took over his whole country just to keep the castle, where he's going to use the castle to get the hell rid of them. You know, which is the right thing to do, which is the better thing to do. No plan is perfect, and there's ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you're unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the moon gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side. If there's nothing else, I'll head back to Namai. Is that the blacksmith's name? Suranuka is working hard, and Icy is doing what he can to help, but maybe there's more that I can do. He was like a different person when he began hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, and full of life and hope. Gave him purpose, man. To know he's wanted and needed. Kosetsu! The plan is set, and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount for tomorrow. We may die. Have you too not done enough? Will you not pause a moment to gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not into battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. Okay. They want us to rest, but that never happens. How many times have we been told, okay, we don't have anything going on right now, take a rest, have a good meal, and then 5 minutes later, oh, we forgot, there's something else to do, come on. You never get time to rest. Sorbonne informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means that we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Never do today what you can put off till tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? Yeah, like you're the boss of me. Far be it from me to refuse. We shall speak again in the morrow. Take care, my friend. I should have took the gun. I took the bow. Should have took the gun. Doesn't matter. I probably won't use either one anyway. Time goes round and round.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day.
Well, and you're boring most of the time.
Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing.
Okay, that's all we can ask.
Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you.
What the hell's that all about? You think you're a cat stretching?
Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
I should? Okay. So do I have to tuck them in? They're just children. Maybe I do have to tuck them in. Oh, they couldn't give them a couple beds to lay in?
Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Okay, but I don't drink.
Good. Good. I shall be interested to know her thoughts on the matter.
That guy's hands are big as my head.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, it's his castle.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak.
Oh, you're not gonna cry, are you? Oh,
In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Cyan, allowed at last to receive visitors, called for me, of all people, for my unborn child. He said, "For my dearest Shun, live."
Okay, that's him. They called him Shun for some reason.
My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Cyan, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose.
Here it comes.
Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Oh.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair.
That's true enough.
Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. He is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no?
Yeah, sure.
If you've no intention of sleeping, you giddy, you may as well join us.
Look, it's Mistwalker. Sneaking behind.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
There's a place at the table. The die is cast. There she is. I trust you are none the worse for wear after last night. We received confirmation from the Kojin not long ago. Their sappers stand at the ready and await our signal. Let us not keep them and the others waiting. Gather your things, we depart at once. Alphino, instruct Lys and the others to move into position and launch their attack. Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition, but I would leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly, lest we lose the element of surprise. Understood. I will relay your orders to her and rejoin my kin. Gasetsu and Yuguri await the two of you at Monzon. Good luck, my friends. I will see you both again soon. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. How do we gotta go? Wait in Monzon. We can do that. We gotta go the other way, though. This ahoy. Hey, it's a bright and sunny day. It's a good day to die. If I was Klingon. It's a good day to die. Battle music. Something like it. Oh, look, it's all the peasants.
Understood. Wish us luck. Right. You all know what you have to do. Are you ready?
Yeah, where's your weapons? Your
Ready
armor?
to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
Yeah, that's right. We're all broken. Pace us back together. Point us in the right direction.
Then what are you waiting for? Move out!
They'll never know what hit them. Bunch of screaming peasants with axes. And...
Why must we waste our time guarding this blasted...
Oh my god, they got bows and arrows. And sticks! And clubs and pitchforks.
Sound
I knew
the
there'd have to
alarm!
be a pitchfork in there.
Fluminous is under attack! Armed insurgents have breached the perimeter! We need reinforcements!
Man, kicked his ass.
This is Lee's. Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
Good job, good job. Oh, we got company.
Ah, war! To wield power to make men kneel before you. There is no better feeling.
There she is.
A pity I must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
For all you know, that's your girl right there that you've been looking for.
Preening, Oreneer! You fear that she will put the sun in shade? Those are for you. Go, claim your prey.
Ah, flying things. Whoa, that's a big axe. Must be sharp too, huh? Oh, and he landed right back on his bird. It's her turn.
Come to me! Come to your death! With each that falls, my soul soars higher!
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
My lord, the barrier!
Well, there's Alphino's team. Yep, they did their
That
job.
it should fall so soon. Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
The twins.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
All right, here comes the Ruby Sea guys, the pirates. It's a well-oiled team. Oh, it's a 20-gun salute. Run! Was that the Sorbonne and his sappers? Yes, it was. All right, they flooded the castle. Or they are flooding the castle. That's going to be our sign.
The wall is breached. The Kojin 2 will not be outdone.
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle. With me!
My lady, the riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
So I gathered. He would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice, or the last desperate flailings of a fool.
Either way, it's done now.
Speaking of which, how fares my brute?
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owleth. By all indications, it was a success.
What have they done to him? The procedures.
Is that so? Then he may yet be of some use. Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade, leaving naught but ash. The Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared his wrath. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it. Because they do.
As you command, my lady.
Again they come to make you kneel, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured their worst and survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
What's she got planned? Well, we need to thank Royce here for making a show for Roland, taking his place. And now, when we talk to Hein, it's going to start a battle for the castle. But that's going to probably take most of an episode. So I'm going to rest here, and when we come back, Roland will be back, and we'll take over and go see if we can get the castle back. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of your families. Ta-ta for now.